Hey guys, Chris Hayden here with another Blu-ray and DVD update. It's the 24th of June, I think, so I haven't done one for probably about a month. I did try and do another one, but my iPhone wouldn't let me upload to YouTube, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, so I've got quite a lot to show you, so I'm just going to really blitz through these. I've got 4 DVDs to show you. So first one is a mumblecore horror movie called A Horrible Way to Die. It's very typical mumblecore movie making. It's got Joe Swanberg in it and things like that. It's a really interesting film. I picked it up just because I've heard good things and because I'm a big fan of Kim Newman, and I've met him a few times, and he's one of the people who's recommended this film. So I thought, yeah, I'll give it a check out, see what it's like. It's pretty slow. It's quite brooding, and it's clearly low budget. But then again, that is part of the whole mumblecore genre, and I think, stepping away from the whole sort of cliche comedy things and like trying to mainstream mumblecore like Jeffo Lives at Home and things like that, this is a nice alternative. And there's a new mumblecore horror movie coming out called VHS, which has got like 6 directors including Joe Swanberg, which I'm really looking forward to. So A Horrible Way to Die, if you're into your mumblecore movies, you will like it. Next up is Roman Polanski's Carnage, which this is a fantastic film. It's got very bad extras, which is a little bit disappointing. It's just got a few interviews, but never has like a play felt so cinematic. Like, this is obviously just like a one-stage thing. It's literally about 4 people arguing, but it's just wonderful entertaining. It's such a solid actors film, and the writing is just brilliant. But just spellbinding writing. I mean, Jodie Foster is amazing in this film, as is Christoph Waltz. It's just a really solid film. I saw it last year at London Film Festival and I loved it. And I think if you like your actors, Carnage is definitely a film to check out. It's not Polanski's like best because it's not particular. As I say, it does feel cinematic, but obviously it doesn't have nowhere near the scale or the scope as some of his other movies. That's not the point. The point is literally just these 4 actors spitting and hitting on each other, and bouncing back dialogue-wise, and it's just great. It's just riveting watching. It's really funny. Good film. Next up is The Help. Now, I really like The Help. I know a lot of people slammed it, for sort of being almost like, sort of like up white power. Do you know what I mean? But I just thought it was quite a nice, heartfelt movie, and typical Oscar bait. But I'm a big Emma Stone fan, and I was going to buy it when it came out, but it was like £20 odd, and I was like, nah, I'll leave it. And I managed to actually pick it up on DVD for about £7, so it wasn't too bad. As I mean, I love Emma Stone. I think she's fantastic, and I think The Help is a really solid dramatic base for her. So yeah, it's a nice film. I'm not going to talk much about The Help. And finally, DVDs. I don't care if people think I'm lame. Les Miserables in concert at the O2 Arena. I love Les Miserables. I think Les Miserables is absolutely breathtaking. It's such, even still, like 25, 30 years after it's hit Broadway and hit the West End, it's still as encapsulating and still as magnetic and emotive as it was all those years ago. And this is a beautiful set. I mean, it's got really nice embossing. It's a nice box. It's a little bit damaged from where it arrived, which I was a bit annoyed about. If you open it up and you get like a little pamphlet, which is basically like the guide you would receive if you actually went to the show. Don't know if you can see all that or not, but it's rather nice. Then you get your DVD, which is a double disc, and then rather unfairly inside, which doesn't really fit, is a keyring, which is just says like Les Miserables in concert, the 25th anniversary, which is quite a nice little gift. It doesn't really fit in the box set, so I might keep it out of the DVD case. It doesn't really fit, but it's certainly a nice set. And yeah, as I said, I'm a big Les Miserables fan, so I'm really looking forward to the Tom Hooper version. But this was a steal. I paid for that set. I paid £4 for that, brand new. It's a really lovely edition, and it's great. It looks great. They're DVDs, right? Really got to get a move on. So these are all the Blu-rays I picked up. First up is The Woman in Black, which is a rather nice lenticular cover. I don't know if you can see that or not, but she sort of appears next to Daniel Radcliffe's really tiny mouth. And anyway, I really like The Woman in Black. I do think it's a generally quite a scary film, considering it's a 12 rated picture. I think it is quite scary, and I think it clearly understands the use of cinematic space and atmosphere. And I think James Watkins, like, where he comes from quite a graphic horror background, it's nice to see him doing something that's like this, like chilling. And yeah, I think Daniel Radcliffe carries the role well. I know a lot of people dissed him about it, but I think it's a good movie. So I don't know what. Sorry, I'm just. Next up is one I haven't seen. I haven't watched it yet. That's Safe House. On I'm a big Denzel Washington fan, but I heard very mixed things about Safe House. I pretty much just bought it just because of Denz. If you've seen Safe House or whatever, let me know. I missed it at the cinema. I didn't get it. I missed press screenings. I just picked it up the other day and I was like, sod it. So actually, once I've done this video, I might watch it. But it has quite a few extras, and it's got your digital copy, and it's got an ultraviolet in it, so it's a reasonably decent Blu-ray set. Next up is one of the best films of the year, which is it deserves a better Blu-ray release than this, and that's The Muppets. The US Muppets edition is amazing, like, absolutely amazing. It's got like a lunchbox, and it's got loads of stuff, and like the soundtrack. This one is literally just the standard one-disc one-disc Blu-ray. It does have alright extras. It has quite a lot of deleted scenes, and it's got like a documentary and stuff like that. But I think it deserves a better release than this. The Muppets is absolutely wonderful. If you haven't seen it, it's literally just undeniable happiness in a box. It's brilliant. It's hilarious. It's wonderful. It's moving. It's nostalgic. It's great. Absolutely great. Next up is a massive surprise for me. I missed it at cinemas. Bought it on Blu-ray on a whim, and this is great. Goon is wonderful. If you haven't seen Goon, really check it out. Probably the most surprising thing about Goon is the fact that Sean William Scott is not an arsehole. He's actually a really nice guy, you know, who wants to be nice to women and understand women, and he doesn't want to be forward. And the only thing about him is he's just good at fighting. That is literally the only thing. Joe Barshall is his like best friend, and he's a little bit overplayed. He kind of does excuse the language, but the whole wigger thing, do you know what I mean? Which is a bit gets a bit silly after a while, but it's a good movie. I really did enjoy Goon, and the Blu-ray update looks great. Next up, you know about my Anne Hathaway obsession. I'm not going to go into it. Get Smart. Got it on DVD. Love Get Smart. Wanted it on Blu-ray. It looks brilliant on Blu-ray. Actually, the update is fantastic. Loads of extras. Really fun. Anne Hathaway. I don't care. Next up is Risky Business. Now, me and Tom Cruise have a bit of a love-hate relationship, but Risky Business has been always one of those films that I've just been a guilty pleasure, and I've just always loved it. It looks wonderful on Blu-ray. It's got a really solid update, really crisp lines, great sound. The extras are a bit blurred. It's got documentary, which is nice, but apart from that, it's very limited. But I paid £5 for this. I couldn't say no. Next up is something that is really, really dumb. It's enjoyable, but it's dumb. That's Man on a Ledge. It has quite a nice lenticular cover. I haven't actually watched the Blu-ray yet. It's still shrink wrapped, but I did see it at cinemas. It's very silly, but it is entertaining. I'm not going to go too much into Man on a Ledge. The extras are very bad. It has a trailer and a couple of interviews, which is a bit disappointing, and it's just a single disc Blu-ray. But I liked it. It's cheesy as hell, but you know, alas. Next up, I can't remember if I showed this in my last one or not. So if I did, I do apologise. And that's Coriolanus. I have a feeling I did show it, but I can't remember. Oh, did I? I think I did. Oh, Coriolanus, huh? I can't remember. Anyway, next up is J. Edgar. J. Edgar's an interesting movie. It's a solid drama, and Leonardo DiCaprio is fantastic in it. But when he gets that makeup on and he looks like John Voight, yeah, it goes a little bit downhill for me. But it is a good film, and Armie Hammer is fantastic in it. Really solid actors film. Clint Eastwood really understands how to capture cinema, do you know what I mean? He's got that beautiful touch, and everything he films feels so elegant. Even if he's filming some like real graphic violence or some real intense scenes, it always feels like made and delicated with finesse, and it's beautiful. And J. Edgar is no exception to that rule. This is a beautifully made film. It's a superbly acted film, and yeah, it's just wall to wall with great performances. And this is a great Blu-ray edition. It looks lush. It's got some really good extras on it, some really extensive extras. It's got your triple play, it's got your ultraviolet in there as well. It's a nice set. And finally, we'll show these two together. I've been looking for both of these on Blu-ray for so long, and I had to buy them the other day, and that is Eraserhead and Blue Velvet. I'm a massive David Lynch fan, and to find Blue Velvet on Blu-ray was just an absolute dream. I've been looking for it for a long time. The only thing that's disappointing is it has terrible extras. It's got an interview with Dennis Hopper, and that is it. But I don't care. I wanted Blue Velvet on Blu-ray. It's quintessential David Lynch. If you haven't seen Blue Velvet, you're really missing out. If you love cinema, you need to love David Lynch. And this is a wonderful, complex, disturbing, baffling film that really needs to be seen to be believed. Like, even after all these years, it still is as raw and as vigorous as it was when it came out. This is a sublime film, and it looks great on Blu-ray. And Eraserhead, I mean, good God. This is still one of the most disturbing, messed up movies ever made. I mean, watch this and you'll fear chickens. I'm on a high protein diet, so I eat loads of chickens. But I remember I watched Eraserhead and I was like, I don't want chicken anymore. This has got the most disturbing scenes with chickens you will ever see. Worse than Killer Joe, which is coming out soon, by the way. Eraserhead is just absolutely warped. The extras on this are slightly better. It has a couple of short films, and it's got a documentary, so it's better than Blue Velvet. And it looks great on Blu-ray, so it's really crisp, and it sounds great, and it's really haunting. Like, if you watch it in the dark, like pitch black, it's so absorbing, and it's literally like, it is like watching a nightmare. It's an amazing film. I'm trying to get all of his on Blu-ray. At the moment, I've got a few. I've got these two, I've got Wild at Heart, and I've got Mulholland Drive, but I'm trying to get the few others. The other ones that have come out in this release, in this like David Lynch collection, are like June and Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. So they're like two that they're okay. Do you know, they're not amazing, but I'm probably going to buy them anyway. Anyway, so that's my update. Apologies about the Coriolanus thing. I really can't remember if I covered it in my last video or not. If I didn't, then I completely screwed it up. But yeah, I really can't remember. But anyway, Coriolanus is on Blu-ray. I don't know. Anyway. Well, that was my update for 24th of June, I think I said it was. So leave me any comments if there's anything you want to talk to me about, anything you'd like me to review, please let me know. If you've seen any of the movies that I've covered and you want to chat about them, please comment and subscribe to my channel. And hope you enjoyed the video, and a new one will be on its way soon. So thank you very much.